Hello, labas, здравствуйте, bonjour, hola. This is Jurgita with Magic Pond Crafts, and I'm so glad you could join me and want to see some of the pretties that I got in December and January for my birthmas. So I requested some stuff for a stitching. I bought some stuff for stitching with the money, and one of the things first I got is in this pretty very bag. My sister-in-law got it from her local LNS somewhere, I think in Wisconsin. So she said there was a sale before Christmas, buy two get one free for threads. And some of them I don't remember exactly what projects I want to work on, but I'm sure when I go through all of them I'll figure that out. So that's just some I got. It's a sable, which you can see by sample threads, nice coloration, browns and dark and light, sort of like full color. And she got me two of these. Then I guess I requested two of the slate colors, and it's like a gray, light gray color, but it's very slight color variation. Well, you can see a little bit here with some sort of like a blue thrown in a bit and maybe slight mauve color. So that's a slate 1010. Then I got two sables. I guess it came with the pair. So it's actually, yeah, it's the same. I guess I have four of them. Maybe it's for different projects. I would imagine it might have been for hands-on design, Stitching by the Sea. I know I had some of them requested, so there's a four actually. What else we haven't seen? This is Pebble, which if you compare to a slate, it has a little bit darker tones, slightly. It's like, I would say it's like a medium towards darker color, like variation, and this is lighter color. So that's a Pebble, so there's some more variation. Another from Sample Threads, Gentle Art, is Summer Meadow. So there's not that big of a difference. You can see like a little bit browns kind of thrown in there, but it's like gentle summer. And then a couple Simple Shakers by Gentle Art, and it's color fast. This is really, you can tell a difference. Sarsaparilla, don't know what language that would translate, but it's really, you can tell the color variation. So kind of bronze and browns working out. And another is a Wood Rose. So it has like a rosy colors, very nice, gentle tones of that. So that's Gentle Art. Then I received all these Weeks Dye Works collection. This one is Michael's Navy 1309, and I've heard that Weeks Dye Works are not that much color variations as you could see in Gentle Arts. So this is definitely hard to tell color variation. It looks like just kind of pure navy. Plain eye side, you can't see much of a difference, but I'll figure out if I want to use that right away. And there's a Curie, so there's just a bit of difference, not a lot either. 2220th number, you can see a little bit of that. Then is Mascara. So it sort of reminds me of onyx color of the over dyed thread. So it's like a black. Could have been just called black, and I don't know if you can see any differences in it. any variation, but I don't see much. But it's still good to have in the collection. And this one is the most of all four. It's brick, so as you can see, it's all kind of different shading done. So that's what I got in that cute little baggie. I'll have to have much time to figure it out. Then I received some Krynics, and I believe I even bought some, so I don't remember what is what. So it's 221, so it's like a golden Krynic, and just a plain kind of dark gold summary. And this is 002V, and it's also number 4, but you can kind of tell difference. This looks like thicker even, but it's still size 4, so it's the same thickness. It's just, I guess, not as bright and shiny. It's a little bit more dull than this one, and although by the size it kind of looks slightly different, isn't it? It's also same amount of length, 11 meters, so I don't know. I know some of the Gentle Art sample threads I got for Stitching by the Sea by Kathy from Hands On Design. Some Krynic I got for Bewitching, Stony Creek, and Mirabilia, Santa Sleigh, and Shakespearean Fairies. So I can't figure out yet what it's for. So number 4 again, 032. So it's like a just a iridescent color. I've done some of that on Queen Anne's lace. Maybe that's what I needed to finish up. And 080 HL. This nice, like a brandy burgundy color Krynic. Then the next is this bright yellow 028. This has a nice sheen on it. And I love this turquoise, and this kind of color I love a lot. It's 024 HL. HL means high luster, so it's gives a little shine. And then 2 more. This is like a dark gold, 021, like in the brown stages, and 001 HL, high luster, this one. So those were Krynics. That's either I ordered from Stitching Bits and Bobs and 123 Stitch stuff. And actually I just recently received an order from 123 Stitch. And let me see. There's more Krynic. What do you know? I'm starting a collection, even though I have quite a few already. 002L. Looks kind of rough thread, isn't it? Compared to like these, you can kind of see, right? And then there was another 024. That's a little bit lighter color than this one. And this is nice light lavender, 012L. I love this color, very, very nice. And then again, sort of peach. I think I might have needed this for Queen Anne's lace, maybe not. 192. It has a pink tint to it. And this 1033, I might have needed that for maybe Bewitching. I don't remember. So I think that's all with the Krynic. Let's see, another group of threads. That's fun. Shall we look? Wood Trail, Simply Shaker by Gentle Arts. So you can see the color variation. It has sort of like a dirty stone kind of color thrown in it. Browns and a little bit darker and lighter. Then on sample threads, bittersweet. So it's like orangey and a little bit yellowish and darker, different variations. It's like a popsicle kind of thing. It's just want to lick it, you know. Very, very nice color. Another simple shaker, deep forest, 70/70. So I don't know if I would call it like a forest, but maybe like in a deep fall colors, because I would have thought it would be at least a little bit green thrown in, and it's more like a dirt and gray color in put in, but it's a very nice colors, very nice. Then I'm planning to stitch Exile Around by Glendon Place, so I believe it needed 4 of spring grass. Although I was kind of disappointed that it was not enough color variation in it. You can just barely tell light, like sort of like a blue thrown in, but not a lot. I would have liked to have a little bit more. But it's this bright thing because what? Spring is coming, right? At least in the northern hemisphere. And then I got Huckleberry 0280. So it's this lighter turquoise, sort of like a sea theme. I love it. It would go well with mermaids, I would imagine. And then there's Morning Glory. It's just like a sort of pale blue with barely any variegation, if you could tell, not a lot. And Peacock Gentle Art, you have some variation of colors, so it's very nice. I love the colors. And the last for Gentle Art is Cameo Pink, so it's just like this peachy pink kind of look. And from a threads, the only one left, I got the Wildflowers Blue Lagoon. I think I'm gonna be using that for Garden of Semiramis by Modern Twist Embroidery. So it's very, very variegated. So that's it for the threads. Then I got a couple glass seed beads, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so I needed more for Queen Anne's lace pattern by Nora Corbett, 02031. I had like 15, I believe, beads that I needed, so I got a whole extra thing. And also it needed size 8 beads that I didn't have. It's just the same regular simple, you know, beads. But what interesting with these packaging, that when you pop, those beads kind of fall in here, so you can kind of hook it up and grab it. But it's a very interesting, different type of packaging that's done. Of course, nobody likes these kind of containers because you have to open very careful, like kind of pop a little bit side and side, and then of course you can, you know, put it in other places, other containers that you like. Also, I needed extra 000, which is, I think it's just plain white rainbow glisten gloss. It might be for one of the Santas from Mirabilia. I don't remember. Also, to try out, I got this Friction Pilot pen that's blue color. So it says removed by friction, very nice. So we're gonna try out the market. That's that. Got a couple, I'm continuing with my collection of Santa's Village, Mrs. Claus Cookie Shop. which most of you, if you watch Flosstube, is familiar. I still haven't decided if I want to do each separately or do all in one. And this is Santa house. So I believe I might have like half of the collection now. I'm not in a big hurry to get all of them right away because I have plenty of things to do. This I think I got it from Amazon, Mill Hill Snowbells, maybe, or maybe it was 23 by Debbie Mom. It would be my first Debbie Mom Snowbell. There are different types of these cuties, but I like, I want to have one tree decorated with different types of snowman, so I'm gonna do so. You can see all the other types of snowman that she has here. Jingle Jangle Freezy Flurry. So it's 5 of them as a whole group. I don't know if I would do on a perforated paper. I always done Mill Hill kits on a fabric, so I don't know how I would do that. Then the only missing was Prairie Schoolers Alphabet VWX, and of course this is reprint, so it's, you know, this little loose paper kind of thing. So it's book number 113. So now I have a full collection. Also, it's hard to decide to have it separately, like on a small count thrown around in a row, or as a one big thing. Then I ordered fat half of Under the Sea Fabrics, Skull Artemis, Lynn Belfast. And it's 32 count, so there's some, you can see like a blue and like purple color variation. And I'm gonna have that, I think. What do you think? For this, which is called Into the Darkness by Passione Ricamo. So instead of like this fabric, would be this one. I don't know, I didn't think it's gonna be more towards like a purple light color, but what do you think, guys? I think it should work because there's like a darker and lighter color, and I didn't want to have it all sparkle. So what's your opinion? Will it work? Yeah, not sure. I might try. Then want to have a fairy from Dimension Collection. There's fall, just came out last year, Spring Fairy, and there's Woodland Fairy. So this is a fall fairy, and I've seen quite few stitches that finished it. It looks very, very nice. I mean, the background is like in a half stitch done. So it's 14 by 12 inches. And this bluish type kind of color, the fabric, 16 count, gray. It's good. So I got that for my collection, and saw this and figured out I might as well try it. It's Bottle Buddies. So I guess you cover the bottle with this Christmas Tide Noah, which is 16 inches tall. So I thought that would be something different. It's by Dimensions. And it comes with like a, as you can see, like pre-printed fabric. You just have to put it, cut it out, put it together, and sew it up. So that's something, you know, different. For not exactly cross stitch, but it says not even sewing skill needed. So it should be very simple. We'll see. And seems like all the animals are there too. So got that. I've never done any like a full samplers, and I decided just go big or go home kind of thing. So I got the whole collection from 1991 to 2015 of this magazine, Sampler Antique Needlework, and there's what I've looked in it so far. There's a lot of reading, interesting like historical reading material, and they came out quarterly. So there's 80 of them, and in each there are at least several interesting samplers, that you can stitch from, and they have a history, and it's all, you know, in PDF form, and you can do cool search if you can. I would just have to probably print and mark where I got it. So that I asked from Annie's, I believe, or it was an Amazon. I think it's just that, but I want to try some samplers. So that was a huge, nice little thingy. But wait, folks, that's not all. I also got several fabrics from to stitch. 1, 2, 3 stitch, I'm sorry. There's fat quarter, Brandywine linen, which was recommended to do stitching by the sea from Hands-On Design, and it's very dark brown, you know. So I don't know if I like this darkness or I want to have slightly lighter. I haven't decided, but it's, as always, you can use that. And Belfast, which I thought of using for polka dot Belfast for either pinup girls. I've seen like kitties. It looks adorable. It looks very nice on this, and of course, I've seen quite a few like French designs stitched on these, and like anything with winter, of course, you know, this could represent the snow, right? That, and for Mirabilia, Santa and reindeers, this was the fabric that was recommended, but I don't know, it's kind of, I think it might be a little bit too dark for me. I don't know, it's on a picture models, it looked much lighter color, so I'm not sure if I want to use this, but we'll see, right? So I think that's it. I will put another order from Stitching Bits and Bobs. I know there are some complaints that they take forever, or you know, if you in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. So that's my whole birthday and Christmas and January small order. So as you can see, it's nice amount. Now I have to find the places where to get all of those threads and crying to put away in the correct places. So I hope you guys have a great day. You got to stitch some or just relax with the coffee. I might have myself some cappuccino made and try to put it all together. My computer is kind of not charging, so it's like a broken, and I'm not a big techie to use my Android phone to do all the pretty nice things like intro and the splice up things. So wish me luck, and I'll talk to you with my just regular update on what I've done in the past month and a half, I believe. So till the next time, this was Jurgita. Ate. Bye bye.